Viewers, what is up? I am Liquid, and today we're rocking an FMG with, of course, the awesome suppressor. So not many gameplays you'll actually see with the suppressor, not especially the Moab, at least that I have seen. It's not like I've went searching for them. I'm sure they're out there. It's just something I haven't actually done. And I've actually got this idea that I might start actually trying to get these guns with different attachments than I normally do, because of course everyone sees them akimboed. I don't know if I've seen too many Moabs akimboed only just because of how many bullets it really sprays around. And it is honestly one of the worst guns to shoot. Of course, if it was a primary gun and you actually had kick or something like that, that would actually kind of balance out the recoil and make it a little bit better of a gun. However, it's nothing that, you know, we get to use. And a lot of these secondaries are really nasty submachine guns and could easily, with the damage and other aspects of the gun, they could easily be primaries. It's just a matter of, I don't know why they chose to put them on secondaries. But of course, as we know, the FMG with the Kimbos is a bitch, and I actually picked it up the other night, and that thing is still disgusting, and I didn't even have to aim it. I had specialist on, and steady aim pretty much speaks for itself, and pretty much it's just smooth like butter. And I will say, I was playing a few people that really sucked, and you know, I was going for the FMG only Moab, and it's really hard to get, honestly. I tried to get it, and I will admit, I did not get it. That's why it's not saying only the FMGs, so please do not hate on that. Apparently, people do not get that if the majority of your kills is with a single gun. That's why it's in the title, versus, you know, well, the gun that obviously you got every kill with, versus, you know, I'm not going to put an MP5 for all of like 3 kills during my Moab streak. It might have been only 2 before I got my Moab. However, the whole idea is that, yeah, I got my Moab with this gun mostly, and it's really hard to kind of keep ammo in it, especially towards those later kills, because you don't want to just run out and die. And I know a lot of people will get criticizing about that, but you know, truly, whenever you're really going after a Moab, why run after tags, or why after, you know, the actual run around the map kind of deal? I mean, I'm running around quite a bit considering the map. However, you know, why run around near the end? Whenever you're within 5 kills, you need to slow down, play a little slower, and actually, you know, shoot people the way, you know, I guess that you need to, and be a little bit more tactical for it. Like a lot of these things you'll actually see me post up against things, and I try not to do gameplays like that, but whenever I live stream and I really absolutely need to get a gameplay right then on the spot, of course you're going to play a little slower than you normally do. I mean, you know, if it was a regular game and I was saying, playing with my friends, and I wasn't live streaming and I didn't need a gameplay right then, of course I'm going to run around a little bit more faster pace. And maybe I should just do that in my live stream and say, heck with it, if I don't get a Moab, I don't get a Moab. I just, you know, that's how I try to, you know, drop bombs for people in streams, and I guess that's a lot of the fact that, you know, it's a little bit more pressure trying to do it on the spot, and I kind of do it, you know, quite a bit. And considering I only picked up, I think, 3 ballistic vests, is not too bad considering some of the games I've played before. I've definitely, you know, hoard up some ballistic vests and or, you know, different things, but I try not to post up too many of those, because I easily could post up an MP7 or an ACR every day, but, you know, I'd rather just live stream those and say, hey, here it is, here's the bomb. And, you know, of course, that's a little bit different. But as you can see here, the accuracy, like I said, at long range really does suck. You'll even see it even more on this second kill that I try to pop someone with, and it really is not a good situation trying to outgun someone long range. Luckily they didn't have a sniper, and yes, I did see the guy in there. The reason why I didn't have the advantage. They're sitting there looking at the door just like I have before in this game, and it's all about different, you know, times to choose when and how you need to, I guess, take a gunfight. I mean, it's all in play style, but realistically, if you do not have to go challenge someone, and, you know, you can shoot them in the back, I will bitch about getting shot in the back myself. But if you can look at the radars or see how they're shooting or where their team is at, most of the time, if you can catch them by surprise and you don't have to have one bullet hit you from their gun or even have them fire at all, that's the best situation you possibly can have. You do not want to necessarily go run and gun every gunfight possible that you can have. You really do want to, basically kill them without really any damage at all. And I know that really sounds sketchy, and it's like, oh, well, you have no gun skill. You're scared to shoot someone. No, whenever you're going after Moabs, it's just a little easier. And, that's the thing. It's the trick of how easy is it to get Moabs. It's a method. I will say it's a method. And if you do the right method and you do the right recipe, the right formula, however you want to put it, you will get easy Moabs all the time. And I have kind of figured this method out, or my way, I guess is another way to put it. And, that's how I play. And why not do what's easy for me? I know a lot of people are always all about the challenge and do something that's harder. Yeah, I'll pull out a different gun once in a while that I'm not used to. However, the whole idea is, why drop bombs having to bust your ass for it and then die within 3 freaking kills, whenever in 3 to 5 kills you really technically probably should be playing it a little slower. You should be waiting for them to come to you, different things like that. There's no point in completely rushing out balls deep trying to kill them at that point. So there's just a difference in, I'm trying to help you out, because I know every day people are like, oh, how do you get the Moabs every time, or what will help me? It's finding the strategy that will work for you and then reproducing it every time that you play. And, sometimes it won't work, because either the gun skill on the other team is a little bit better, or your teammates kind of are a little slack and they don't really pay attention to the guy standing 2 feet from you, or you get like triple team bum rush because the other team wants to rush. Sometimes it's good because you can sit there and spray down certain alleyways and get a lot of kills racked up really, really fast. However, most of the cases, that's not the case, And right here, I'm not going to lie, I laid down, I camped a little bit. I was like, Livestream, should I get the Moab, or should I try to knife in someone and get a scabby pack? And they pretty much said, just get the Moab. So this is where you'll see me get like a single kill here and there with the MP5. I tried not to, use it too much, but I mean, whenever you have no gun ammo, or wow, that totally was phrased wrong. Whenever you have no ammo in your gun and you don't have any teammates running FMG, I mean, that's what a big thing you'll see a lot of times. I mean, I'll ask a teammate, hey, if you're not, pretty much, I guess, on a streak, do you mind bringing me a gun? But if it's a particular gun, you can't do that. And I know I've seen a javelin-only Moab that was a guy having his teammates pretty much come over there and kill themselves with a grenade, give him a javelin, and he pretty much gets a Moab that way. That does work, but the kind of idea of that is, I don't necessarily like to do that. So, I mean, if I have to get 1 kill there, not a big deal. That Scorpion-only Moab that you've seen the last time, which should have been my second most recent video, and you can always go check that out. It's on my channel. But the idea is that was a Scorpion only. This was right after I got this game. No more than got this gameplay. Went to the Scorpion, and this is the first 2 times I've actually tried doing these 2 guns, an only time gun Moab. And it just happened the Scorpion I didn't ever use, so I had to use like no perks. And then this one I just happened to have a suppressor, which is kind of cool. And there I get like 2 more kills. So that's only, I think, 3 or 4 kills completely. I'll make that 5 kills completely with the MP5, and 3 of them's after the Moab. So I don't feel too shameful about that. At least I get the, I guess, bomb. Anyways, viewers, make sure you throw it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And until next time, I'm Liquid, and I am out.